Hello and hello. Welcome back to the Undisputed Champ YouTube boxing channel. If you like the videos I've already put out, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to comment, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe, and let's get these videos out there, guys. Road to 500 is still ongoing, so let's do it. The video of today, we're talking about two fights. We're talking about Tony Yoka versus Carlos Takam, the all French heavyweight showdown, and then we're talking about Dan Azeez versus Thomas Ferrer. Hope I'm saying Thomas's last name right. I'm very, very interested in both fights. I'm very, very interested. Starting with the heavyweight clash, we've got Tony Yoka, who was the French Olympic gold medalist. He came into the heavyweight scene looking like he was going to be a problem, looking he was going to be dominant, but his heavyweight profile up until date hasn't gone to plan. He's only had 12 fights. He had a bit of issue with a drugs ban. To be honest, I don't think he popped dirty, but I think he missed tests, so he caught a ban in France. He's taken an L to Martin Bakoli, another contender, but people had Yoko as a favorite in that fight, and it's just not gone to completely to plan, and not the way people anticipated Tony Yoka's career would have gone. Carlos Takam, on the other hand, is just a veteran. He had the odds pitted against him from when he started off in boxing. And to be fair to Takam, he's probably exceeded expectations of himself. He's had great fights against people like Anthony Joshua. He's been in there with Povetkin. His fight with Povetkin's an excellent fight to watch. Even though he gets stopped brutally at the end, it's a really, really good fight to watch. And if you get bored or you're looking for something to watch, put that Povetkin Carlos Takam fight on. I thought that the Joseph Parker fight was an extremely close fight, and Takam could have nicked that one. And even the Derek Chisora fight, that's another great fight. Takam's had some great fights in his career. He's come out on the losing side of pretty much all of them, but he's had great fights. So this is going to be very interesting. For Tony Yoka, this is a crossroads fight. If he loses to Takam, we have to take him out as an A-level prospect. He's got to really rebuild, really, really rebuild. He can't be losing to Carlos Takam. But at the same time, Carlos Takam can catch you out. I think Takam, to be fair, I think Takam has been chin checked now, and he's definitely in the part of his career. He's 42. He's past his prime, definitely. But a game Carlos Takam, a bit of head movement, coming to throw hands, he might be a problem for Tony Yoka. And Tony Yoka is one of those fighters that is he throws long jabs and throws long straight right hands, but he's a bit jittery. So when people really rush him or attack him, he tries to hold. He's a bit jittery. He doesn't look too comfortable when he's put under a lot of pressure, which is what Bacoli put him under. So maybe Takam can do something. But my pick would definitely be Tony Yoka in this fight. They're both coming off losses. So yeah, I guess this is a win or go home type scenario. The winner is going to advance. The loser has to really reevaluate, especially if the loser is Tony Yoka. Moving on to the Dan Azeez versus Thomas Ferrer fight. Again, a very interesting fight. Dan Azeez is leaving the British Isles. He's going away from home. He's going to fight in Thomas Ferrer's backyard in France. This is the first time Dan Azeez is fighting outside the UK, so he's going to have that to contend with. Dan Azeez has a better record, and I think is the better fight. I've only seen one of Thomas's fights, and I've seen a few of Dan Azeez's fights. And Dan Azeez he's sort of like a little bit like a throwback sort of fighter. Come forward, moves his head, throws a lot of punches, but punches in bunches, and he hurts people. Like the way he got Rocky Fielding out of there, Dan Azeez throws hurtful and harmful punches, and that's what we like to see. Even the Shaka Pitters fight went to UD, but he hurt Shaka Pitters all over the ring that night. The Jose Burton fight, he really, really hurt Jose Burton and got him out of there. So Dan Azeez carries a lot of power in those punches and bunches. What Thomas has going for him is he's fighting at home. He's going to have the crowd on his side, and Thomas actually holds a version of the European light heavyweight title. So he's coming with a confidence. That's something that Dan Azeez needs to come with if he wants to win this fight. He needs to come with confidence. He needs to be bold. He needs to go into that fight and rip the belt off him and stop this guy. Thomas has only been stopped once, but I think Dan Azeez, from what I've seen of him, he has the ability to stop Thomas. This is a, a must win for Dan Azeez because he'll be the favorite, and on top of him being the favorite, if he wants to step up to world level, guys like Thomas Ferrer he needs to get rid of. I'm picking Dan Azeez in this fight. I see him going on. I see him stepping up to world level after this, and yeah, the world is his oyster. He's cleared out the British level. He'd have beaten the European level, and now it's time for world level. So let's see what Dan Azeez has. I'm wishing him all the best. I'm looking forward to a really good main event with the French heavyweights, and we'll see who comes out on top out of the two fights. Anyways, peace.